Scary beyond belief is what it was. It's a very surreal feeling. It's that phone call that you always dread as a parent. You always know that there's that possibility of...
I realized that it was kind of quiet. That's not very good. So I went up to the third floor to ask Logan where he was, and he said he didn't know. So I was kind of freaked out, and so I called for him in the house and he didn't answer. So I went outside, I turned around the corner and I found him, and then I called 911.
I was in the shop in the theater, and he just screaming at the top of his lungs, "Dad, you gotta come home now." And my initial reaction was, I said, "What's wrong?" And then as the words were coming out of my mouth on the phone, I said, "What's wrong?" I realized that's not you don't ask what's wrong. You put the phone away and you go.
One of the students ran out onto the stage and said, "Mr. Russell just got a phone call and just left." And I was really surprised. I knew that couldn't be a good thing. So I told Lucy to call Sydney and see, if everything was okay, or and she called, and she couldn't understand what she was saying because she was, really hysterical, and so Lucy put the phone on speaker, and I just heard the baby, and I just lost it.
They had their little cart that had the computer screen on it, and I saw his MRI of his skull, and you know it's severe, and you know it's serious because of everything that's going on, because he is where he is, and you see the swelling that is just scary. And this is the way I've described it, because from seeing the MRI, it was like this. There was like easily an inch or two bone going into his brain.
All kinds of questions go through your mind. Is he going to remember me? Is he going to, be able to speak again? Will he be able to walk? And it was just it was a very scary thing to have, as a mother, to be told, we've had to remove part of your son's brain.
Writing today. You hold your head up, puppy? Can you hold your head up? Are you pushing me? Are you pushing me? I gotta help you sit up until you do it on your own. Yeah. Sorry I had to wake you up.
I was really sad that it happened, and afraid that he wouldn't be the same, or that he'd be very different. I was afraid that he wouldn't make it, I guess,
When we got to our children's house at Baylor, we knew it was the right place for Tristan within the first 20 minutes. The occupational therapist was in the room, and all of a sudden there was a knock at the door. One of the child life specialists opened the door and said, "We have a dog and a pony here in the hall for about 5 more minutes. Do you think he'd like to see one of them?" I said, "A pony? He loves ponies." I had Sean grab the flip camera as they bring a Shetland pony named Spirit right next to Tristan in his bed. Spirit starts to nibble Tristan's socks. It was adorable. After Spirit leaves, the occupational therapist says, "I can't believe they had a pony. I've seen them bring in dogs, but never a pony." I took the flip camera home to show the kids. After Logan saw it, he said, "Hey, that's what I prayed for." I asked him what he was talking about. He answered, "When this whole predicament started, I prayed that he would pull through and get better and all that. Then I prayed he would get to see a real-life pony with his own eyes. I admit, I was a bit awestruck at first, but then I said to him, "You see, that's God's way of letting you know he heard your prayer and that Tristan is in the place he needs to be to help him get better."
After he got here, he was doing really good. It's amazing how, fast he started doing stuff. I was so happy that I could talk to him again. I liked to hear his voice. I'd forgotten what it sounded like, and then, so I was happy. I wouldn't have thought that he would have, gotten this much better in, not very long.
Tell me what animal it is, and I'll give you another gummy bear. You see it? It has a long neck, and you can see it at the zoo. Yay! Give me a 5. That was awesome. Way to go. Alright, here's your gummy bear. Yeah, there's your green one. No. Are you done with that? Eat that green one. Alright. Good job. Okay. That was good.
Over here, bud. Put it in your chair.
I know how to get in.
Okay. Uh-oh, you got your foot caught.
See?
You gonna hold your dinosaur?
I love my dinosaur.
Oh, brakes off. Good job, bud.
Just this mass of students. The Russell students came in and they brought teddy bears and things because they love them so much and were so concerned.
Right, I don't know if it's like you every day, but... Is that him? Where? Get back here, get back here.
I don't want to get in the way.
Well, okay.
Want to come swing with him? You want to swing with Lucy?
Yeah. Big step right now. Big step up. Get it? Yeah.
There you go.
Physically and emotionally, the Russells said they joined Tristan on a journey that has and will affect the rest of his life as well as the family.